Hey people, hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Last time I left you guys off, I was getting some stuff for our first combats in the game. This is going to be my sort of leaving off point for my best start guide. I'm going to leave you guys off with some of the first sort of guaranteed encounters in the game. As you know, we've been avoiding all combat, if at all possible, but this is about the time we're going to do some of the guaranteed combats. And I want to do the first few quests of the game because they're very missable. And I feel that without a guide, you are going to miss them. Now, I don't want to really spoil the entire game for you, but I want to get you guys to a certain point in the game where there's another cheeky little exploit that will make your game a lot easier and a lot funner, I believe. If you guys like this kind of content, check out my Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven guide. I think I have the definitive guide for that game with best advice for that game. Not even the guides that you'll find in text are as good as the information you're going to get for that guide. And if you're looking for Minstrel song content, check out Above Up and Pharrell the Gecko. But without further ado, just want to cover over positions really quickly. You want all your melee fighters to be in the front. That will give them higher accuracy and higher attack with their weapons. But if you have sort of a ranged weapon, like a casting staff, you can put them in the mid point or at the back or at the front, it doesn't matter. But if you have a bow, you're better off in the midpoint or the back. If your character's at the very back, they get a sort of boost to evasion and a sort of damage reduction done to them. So you want your more squishy characters either at the middle or at the back. It just helps them with surviving combat. Now, combat is not really that hard at the beginning of the game, but it does sort of ramp up over time, and if you're not sort of working against the system, you're going to get sort of snowballed in the later parts of the game. Now, let's go over to the new road, which I haven't really explored yet in this guide. So, this area, you have to go through every single time you go here. So the best way I find to do this is just to hug the left wall and just go up the side. Anyway, I'm just going to fast forward, but if you find any combats, just run from them and proceed forward and follow me. Now, we're finally in Weston. We can get a few more locations on the world map. In terms of that road, you have to do it every single time you want to come to this part of the map. So you're going to have to do it a few times. I have looked over it a few times, and you can find some herbs there, and I think you can find some ore, and there's 2 chests, and the 2 chests have a little bit of gold and a little bit of jewels, and it's not really enough to pay for the inn to sleep off those retreats. Now, if you talk to this woman here, you'll unlock Yassi. Now, just come back out and go back to the new road, and then go back to Weston. And if you talk to this girl, you'll unlock Cellar Key. Now, I'm gonna just have a quick nap.
Will you be staying with us tonight?
Heal my LP, as I've been retreating quite a lot. So just leave here and go to Yassi. I like this map, it's pretty cool. I should have maybe let the intro play, but I don't have to do this every single time, but talk to this lady, you got cavern update, and then talk to this lady, and you hear someone's been kidnapped by a monster, and it's now up to you to stop them. Now, go to Yassi Cavern. Now, I would save. And, yeah, I'll just save. And now, in terms of proficiencies, you're going to be okay with fine chests, really. This is supposed to be a tutorial dungeon, so don't sweat too much. In terms of combat, I'm just going to retreat from a lot of the combat. A lot of the enemies here are still very pitiful in terms of game, and they're just really not worth it. Try and switch up who you don't want to drain too much LP from one guy, as they might die in combat. Now, this first person, oh wait, I'm gonna get this. So this first combat, these guys are weak to magic. So these guys are weak to magic. So if you brought some spell casting, I know I showed you some of the spells back at the store. Just any of the slimes in general, they're always going to be weak. Now, I don't have enough BP to use my spells, so I'm going to have to do a normal attack until I have enough BP to use my spells. But Aisha actually can, so that's actually better. Now keep it on. Now, when you get to this point, make sure to just run around this guy and get the chest behind him, because you'll be like teleported outside the dungeon. But this guy's a little bit hard. You might want to save. I wouldn't blame you for doing so, and just yeah, take him on. I'd focus on his minion first. And that's it. Sim's getting fucking bumped.
Come on, let's get you home.
And after that, we've completed their first quest. So the next quest that I suggest doing is in South Estamere. If you go to the pub and talk to the barkeep, she'll say that she's got a hard job for you and that you need to find some missing women. Now there's multiple ways to go about this. You can get the information from down here. You can fight some of the guys here to get the information. And you can also find some information from the slaves in the sewers. But you actually don't have to do any of that. You can actually just go to the location. But, so if you just go to North Estamere and make your way to the temple.
Hey!
And say you're coming through. Now these guys are real pushovers, so you really don't need to worry about anything. Just come at them with your strongest stuff.
When wielding a familiar weapon against a powerful enemy, at times you may unconsciously unleash a new technique. This is known as a glimmer.
Couldn't say it better, but that's going to come into it later on. You might have encountered this. You can learn techniques during combat. So just talk to Farah here.
I'm Farah. Can I come along too?
That's the idea.
Hold on! Get the intruder!
This guy is. These guys are also nothing to write home about. Just kick their asses. It should be very easy.
Man with the plan? I've got a plan of my own.
I'm so very sorry. Please forgive me.
Let it slide. You know, you might want to kill him, but the thing is like, it will affect that quest later on the line, not to spoil anything. get your jewel reward for this para, but also go back to the pub and remember to talk to this guy. Now make your way back to Melvier and go to the inn.
What do you want?
You'll see that the innkeeper's a bit fucked up. Talk to this guy.
We've had enough. What?
Yeah, so you get a quest to look into some mysterious murders.
I know.
Talk to this girl.
Yes, of course. That day, when
Did your father sing?
the mother,
I know.
you're,
Did your...
that's impossible. Yeah,
we-
yes.
So talk to her.
Hey, you got a girl with you named
Yeah, and
Claudia,
remember to
don't you?
avoid this guy. So, yeah. So, yeah, see, he'll follow you around. But, come up here, and you want to go to the pub. You got a note here. Innkeeper's daughters went missing, alright? So, go back to the innkeeper. Watch out for that guy.
I'm here about your daughter.
So you took her?
No. I saw your notice at the pub.
I love the voice acting of this
Sorry,
game.
I'm just worried sick about my daughter.
I see. Tell me what happened.
1 minute, when her friends said,
I'll look.
oh, thank...
Now go back upstairs, and then there's a shop on the right side of the circle. I think it's this guy.
Yeah.
Did you... In that?
What?
Describe.
They would.
Which way?
And then this cutscene plays out. Now, just go in here. Oh, you're in the Melvier sewers. There's nothing down that way, so just come down up this way. I think you'll find the chest for the map of the sewers here. There is some chests that you can get here, as you can see, but not a lot. You can come back here later on after the quest's done. Now, if you come in here, this is where the quest location is. You might want to save before. This is going to be quite a difficult fight, so I'm just going to save here.
Hear us, O Sarwin the Great, Lord of terror and suffering, Father of hatred and decay, source of strife and manipulation!
Sarwin? What are they trying to do? Praying to him. Time to put an end to this nonsense.
We offer up to you this heart of a virgin. In exchange, give us your power, O Sarwin!
Stop.
You who do not fear Sarwin will pour out your blood to him! Seize them!
So these guys are a little bit harder than you'd think, actually. So just focus on the smaller mobs at first, and make your way up to the rest.
You okay?
Where am I? Papa!
You the Innkeeper's daughter?
That's right. My father must be absolutely furious.
Well, I'd behave myself if I were you. For a little while anyway.
Mm-hmm. I learned my lesson this time.
I wish to thank all of you for your success in destroying the underground temple of Sarwin. All of the mysterious events of late proved to be the work of its followers. Thanks to your efforts, our people can live in peace. This reward is a token of our gratitude.
You'll get to choose between a weapon, an armor, or money. The weapon you get is a silver fillet. The armor is pretty good mid-game armor, and the money you could probably use to buy better armor. It's up to you what you want to pick.
That is all.
After this, you want to probably go and talk to the Innkeeper as well so you can get the rest of your rewards. I think the guy is no longer around to annoy you. Now, you're going to have to kick out one of your party members for this next quest, as you're going to need Galahad. So first of all, you want to kick out... I'm going to kick out Diana, as she's quite easy to recruit back into my party.
I know.
You should listen to any of the tales that this guy gives you. It's just nice little tidbits about the lore. But anyway, you want to go to North Point. Galahad will always be normally in the pub. He's one of the easiest people to recruit in the game. If he's not here, just come in and out again. After that, you can use the boat to go to Wallon Isle, where you want to go to pub, where you're going to hear about a quest here. And you're going to hear about a suspicious weapon shop. But before we solve this quest, you need to go talk to the Gecklings. Make your way over here, and you're going to find a small dungeon. Now, if I'm correct, it's this. And it's this. Oops. You have to go through this dungeon every single time you see the Gecklings, but it can be a little bit of pain in the butt. You can sometimes find some rare chests here. Now making your way down here, talk to this guy.
Don't turn your tail on them.
With our little lizard buddy, they'll talk to us, but without the lizard buddy, they won't talk to us.
Smell different. Saroween raised us from the ground and helped us walk. But Hogbloods are children of Elor, and you smell like them. Have you forsaken your Geckling honor? But Saroween was imprisoned a long time ago. From now on, we should walk with the Hotbloods. No, they don't let us. They come and enslave our people. No, we cannot trust them.
Now we need to gain their trust, so we need to leave here. So just go back the way you came. Now, if you go to up here, and you go to around to the back, you'll hear a small squawking sound. Now I'll save here, as there's a small little boss fight through here. Don't worry about Gualaha, he's not really going to make a difference. So just go in here.
Welcome! How can I help you today?
Release the Gecklings.
I'm sorry, we haven't got that weapon in stock.
I'm not in the mood for games. You've got plenty in stock, so let the Gecklings go.
No! I don't have any! And even if I did, I wouldn't listen to you!
Fine. Then I'll just go have a look out back.
That's it! I've heard enough out of you! Let them have it, boys!
Now these guys are they're just a joke, so just kick their asses, it shouldn't take that much. Okay. After that, you've freed the Gecklings.
Captain!
You'll hear about Silver's treasure.
Perhaps
You'll get some gold and some stuff.
they show silver. And then what will end it? This
Thank you.
take.
You can actually just go do this quest now. You actually don't have to fight the boss, which is an endgame boss, and you can just take all the treasure. But besides that, this guy will tell you about a dude called Hawk, who has an ancient Make your way to Uso, and use the Barb, and kick Goella out your party.
Shall I?
And now talk to
I'm looking
Hawk
for a
here.
man.
I'm the...
Well then, and that's what brought me here.
Ask him to join you, or he's going to charge you for the ancient text. So
I've got... All right.
now he'll join your party, and you can take all of his stuff, which is quite good stuff, and all his weapons as well. And you can just pick him out your party.
Do you want to Shall I?
Now that that's done, you can go back to Melvir. Now, if you go to the library at the bottom right, you're gonna find all these bookshelves. What you want to find is the ancient languages. Now you'll learn about some temple entrance opened up by some amulets of two gods. And you'll get a big jewel reward. After that, you want to go North Estamir. And you want to go to the temple here.
I need the medallions of Almat and Eris in order to enter the temple on Wallen Isle. Is there anything you can tell me?
The temple on Wallen Isle? That must be what the legends refer to as Twin Moon Temple. I believe entry is possible, with the blessings of Amat and Eris.
Perhaps you could tell me where I can find the medallion of Eris.
She has no temple, and never shows herself to us mortals. I hear she is close.
Where is Cyril's temple?
He has none either. However, they say that Mazewood, the forest south of Melvir, is his domain.
So, you got a cool item here. So, this is a really good one for any of your spellcasters. It's going to give you a massive compassion bonus. And yeah, if you're wondering where the next one is, it is just like in Mazewood at the back. But you can't get it yet, so I'll just show you can't get it yet. As you know, we came here earlier in the guide for a chest. Just go up here, and you'll get a small cutscene.
Maybe this is where I need the medallion of Eris. In order to enter Twin...
It is not.
So yeah, just come back here later on at higher ER. This guy's not going to cover all the way up to that point, so just keep this in mind. Now, the next place you want to go to is Gato's village. You want to bring Sith with you, so if you kicked her out, go get her again. She should usually be at the same place as she always is. I think if we just do this though, you can just skip the Shiverland part and you'll get Gato's village. You can sort of do that with Isthmus as well, but it doesn't work for New Road. But it's a nice little trick. So just go to the back and to this red house up here, or this house. Out to this guy.
I am It's been on. I'm counting.
So he gives you a bounty for some of the monsters in the Shiverland land. You might want to save before this, but basically you just need to fight 3 boss monsters. You're going to need the proficiencies climb and jump, as some of the chests are sort of gate kicked. And this quest actually refreshes. Like as the time progresses in the storyline, this quest will come up for being able to do again. So you want to do this sort of early so it refreshes again quite soon. So yeah, this one here, this guy's not that hard, but he could one-shot Aisha. Yeah, and just come out. So the first one's on the right side, the second one's on the left side. I think it's just down here. Yeah. Just come in here and take the first left, as there's a chest with the map. Just help you out. Just run from everything. This is another really simple one. Shouldn't need any help from me. Be sure to grab this chest from the back, and then just make your way back out again. Now the last one is like around a corner or some shit, so I think it's over here. On the east side. Yeah, just go up to the left. There you go. And as you can see, he's just in the back here. So, yeah, you want to take down his, like, mobs first, I would say. But, this guy can...
When multiple combatants focus their strikes upon a single target, they sometimes form a chain attack, dealing much greater damage. This is known as a combination.
After that, you get some chests.
Well,
yeah, just after talking to that guy, he'll have these problems sorted. You'll get a reward, and yeah, you've done this quest. Come back after. See this little dial down here? You see it just moved. Once this moves a little bit more, come back here, and there'll be more. There'll be another version of this quest. Just keep doing that periodically, and yeah. Now you might want to upgrade one of your classes to level 3. This will unlock upgrading individual skills independently, as you can see here. and it'll allow you to train your characters more free form, and just really opens up the training system. So just level up what you want to use instead of what the classes require you to use, if you know what I mean. Try and level up all your weapon skills to a reasonable level, because I'm going to show you guys a trick on how to get as many glimmers as you possibly want. Now we've done all the side quests at this point that we could possibly do. It's time to go back to where it all started, Jelton. Now when you arrive in Jelton, you might have noticed something's different. So somehow, from some weird twist of fate, I've triggered this questline, which is a random questline with this woman here, where basically she can appear in any pub that you go to, and it's just random in what pubs that she sort of appears in, and you just need to keep an eye out for her, basically. If you find her enough times, you'll finish a questline, but usually you'll not really be able to complete it in one playthrough.
Say, pretty lady, how about you and me be friends?
Please, don't bother me.
Ah, don't be like that. All I'm saying is, why don't we make nice?
If you persist, I guarantee you will be very unhappy.
Huh? Very unhappy, she says. Put him in his place. I love it.
Yeah, I'd say he's very unhappy right about now.
Shut up, both of you.
You think there'd be like something more urgent than hitting on women at this point in time, but leave, go back in.
Where's that woman?
Oh, you mean Sheila? She quit. You remember how a drunk guy was pestering her? Well, he got killed by a runaway horse. I know love doesn't always go your way, but I feel sorry for the guy. So then Sheila starts blaming herself for what happened. I told her it couldn't have been her fault, but she left anyway. Said something about not wanting to make me unhappy. I wish I knew where she went.
And just keep an eye out for her. I'm not going to be able to cover it in this guide, but yeah.
Monsters from Mt Scurve are all over town. I've never seen anything like it.
So now you have access to Mt Scurve, so we need to go there. Make your way out to the plains, and I think you just need to go up to the side. Like right here. And you'll be able to go on Mt Scurve. Now, if you come here, we'll meet this guy.
Company? Humans who venture this far inside Mt Scurve are either very brave or incredibly stupid. If you are a brave one, then I must welcome you as such.
I'm Gray.
I am Pirates, Lord of Flame, the reclusive resident of Mt Scurve.
Reclusive? And why did you send monsters to attack Jelton?
I did no such thing. Not all of the monsters in Mt Scurve are under my control. I have nothing to do with the monsters that assaulted Jelton. I decided long ago not to be concerned with what my fellow monsters might do. But I believe the monsters you speak of belong to Salurine.
And you're not in on this with him?
Though Salurine may be the father of all monsters, he considers us nothing more than his pawns. That is why 1,000 years ago, Strong, Serpent of Water, Avi, Master of Wind, Adilis, Ruler of Earth, and I all joined forces with Algo. After Salurine was under control, we thought it better to hide ourselves away. We have no plans to change this arrangement. To prove my good intentions, I will help you with your monster problem in Jelton.
All right. Avi of Mt Scurve sent me to ask you for the Ignigard. May he have it?
The Ignigard is a very special piece of honor. I would have to get something of equal value in return.
Something you have in mind?
The Ice Sword, my friend. As you can see, my specialty is fire. I do not like the notion that a weapon like the Ice Sword even exists. However, if I were to have it myself, my concerns would be assuaged. Bring it to me. This is not impossible for the brave. Use my shortcut on your way out. You have my permission.
Yeah, and that is us complete this quest, and Jelton is saved. You can do this as well, watch. And we can just leave and come as we please. And this will come into it later on, but make our way out for now. Now you guys remember, we know where the Ice Sword is. It's in Alturas, and we have 20k. So, first of all, no, not to spoil anything, kick out your 5th party member. Now come to Alturas with a free party slot, and then go to the weapon store with the 20k.
How may I help you? I'm terribly sorry, we've already sold the Ice Sword. And I'm afraid I don't know the customer or where you can find him.
Ask this lady here.
I believe.
Oh, Galahad! Remember from the start? Now go into here. And you can see. And then come back out. Oh, there he is! Well, now you have a choice. You can either kill Galahad, or let him join your party.
Ah, my friend. Good to see you again.
Galahad, old friend. It's been a while. That's the Ice Sword, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. It's finally mine. I've had my eye on it for the longest time. Now I can fulfill my divine mission. We must first determine whether Pyrex means to do harm to us or anyone else.
And guess what? You get the ice sword. So guess who's getting the ice sword for... yeah. There you go. So you can actually just keep this ice sword and not give it back to Pyrex. And guess what you can do as well? You can go to the Barb and kick Galahad out. That's what he gets for persuading his way into your party. Now, remember what I was telling you about being gate-kept by a big money restriction, like the ice sword? That no longer exists now. You're free to buy and shop as you please with this 22k that I've been able to gather so far in this guide. But I'm going to end off here, and I'm going to make another 2 more guides on the mid-game quests. But I think this is, overall, the best start for the game. Hope you guys have enjoyed this so far. Very minimal encounters, as you can see. We've not really fought anything. And we've got some of the best. We've got some really good weapons. Yeah, you name it, you know. So give me a like, a comment, and a subscribe if this guide's helped you. Let me know if you like this. And stay tuned in for the Glimmer trick.